three, 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 three. I am on number 3 of White Boy Wasted, a PSA episode number 16 from Cat Poop Crazy Carl. Let's go to down. So this is another one. My God, I'm so, but this is Jay, you inspired me to tell these stories. Who cares how bad I look? It's real, it's safe, and it needs to teach a lesson so people can make sure they don't make the same mistakes we make. And that's what life is all about. That's what maturity is all about. And you gotta put your demons out to be a real one. Let's go. So this next one right here is the last time I got super trashed in Philly and had an incident. I actually told myself I was gonna quit drinking after this. So there was this club in Philly that was an after hours club. It was called the PALMER and whatnot. So you go to the normal clubs, you go to the places, and about 12:30, 1 o'clock, this place opened up. And they'd be open from like 1 to like 5 or 4 or something like that. So I went to the PALMER. You actually had to be like a member to get in. I went to the PALMER anyway, got in that junk, did my thing because we rep, and I got up in there because my peoples. But before I went into the club, I bought a bottle of what's called 2 Fingers Tequila. Never bought this before, but it cost $7 for a whole liter, and that's all the money I had. I was on a college joint, right? I was on my broke after college type joint, right? I get the 2 Fingers Tequila, but I don't touch it while I drive. I'm like, hey, I ain't gonna drink no liquor while I drive. That's just, beer takes time, but I ain't gonna drink no liquor. So what I did was I drove all the way to the club, and this was on an empty stomach. PSA, never, ever, ever drink on an empty stomach. You hear me? You get some food, you get some water in there. Get something in your stomach when you drink, or you will have a bad time that night or the next day. So I'm on an empty stomach. I hadn't eaten since like the afternoon, but my logic was also, well, I'll get drunk easier because I didn't know this empty stomach issue. So I proceed to sit in my car and take 12 back-to-back shots of 2 Finger Tequila. So much so, the last one made me go, I was like, okay, that's it. I think I'm good now. Of course, I hop out the car, full Jay Williams, literally had to do a cut because I used bad language. So I was so daggone hammered when I got out the car. I was full Jay Williams, just how dry I am, right? Full super thug, full alka drunkie, full party animal, right? Hammered, 12 shots of 2 Finger Tequila in 20 minutes and almost vomited on the last shot. Closed my door, locked the car because I was sitting in the parking lot doing this, stumbled my butt into the club. Again, I am no violent drinker. I don't get in fights. I don't get in argument. I don't get in stuff when I'm out. I don't care how hammered I am. I don't care if I don't remember it. No one has ever come back to me and said, Carl, you was on some, nah, that ain't me. That's not what I do. I am a lover. I'm a lover, baby. I'm a lover when I'm drunk. I have fun when I'm drunk. I'm with the people when I'm drunk. Anyway, so I dance. I have a good night. I do my dancing thing. I dance till I'm sweaty. Okay, time to go home, right? Everything's pretty much fine, but I'm trashed. But I don't think it's so bad. I just think, oh, I'm trashed. I'm messed up. It's time to go home. I finally get my butt home, get in the bed, right? The next day, I slept for, that night, I got home at like 4. I slept until 7 or, I think I slept until 7 or 8 o'clock the next day. I slept for like 14 to 16 hours. I was asleep for so long, my mother came upstairs to check on me because she thought I was sick or dead. I was just that much. And then once I woke up, I threw up for the next 3 hours. I couldn't even drink water, bleh, soup, bleh, everything. I'm laying there, you know how you do, I'm never gonna drink again. I'm never gonna do this again. I'm never gonna, ooh, boss man, I'm never gonna drink nothing again. So I finally felt better an hour or two later. And I got a phone call. Your fam, we about to go to such and such and such. And I'm like, oh, fam, So, you know, all right, I'll go, but I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking. I'm going to go, but I'm not drinking. I'm going to go, I'm not going to drink. Because I just got off. No, I'm telling you, I don't even want to touch nothing. And then I got to the club, and everyone was standing around partying. I'm just sitting there like, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have me a couple of beers. So I ended up drinking again about 2 or 3 beers. I didn't get hammered, but I did drink like 2 or 3 beers to get a buzz going that night. Jesus Christ. But I did get home safely. Luckily, once again, I don't know what it is. So that's part 3 of my stories. I got 3 more to tell, and then we're going to shut it down. Let's go.